Hey everyone, so I'm back. Decided to try to throw this up and, well, at least try to get to a deeper portion of the stages where it is. Have a newer background, and I did have something that I wanted to try to test out, which was going to be some copyright-free music, which is Star Wars themed. Hopefully, everything goes right. I should be checking my OBS. Okay, cool, we have music. Hopefully it's not too overbearing. I'll just turn it down just a smidge so it's just like background music, nothing crazy. And we have this. So I'm also going to kind of bring that over. Seems like my GPU and CPU are just we're drinking that in pretty well. I'm just gonna let that be. Let me go ahead and boot up Twitch, and then we'll get everything underway for what I want to kind of see in the playback, and then we'll go from there.
The rest of it was left behind. So that's kind of a good thing for us, because all the games that were released before Disney bought.
I was looking back at the time lapse, and the time lapse looks really good. Very excited to see like where that comes play.
And that also includes all the music. Okay guys, now we're gonna play all the best royalty-free Star Wars music, but those songs that are not included will be in the links below, because there's too much music for one video. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome all the time, He loves you. May the 4th be with you. Geek Squad out, and enjoy the rest of the music.
Hopefully that works. It seems like it'll just work over there. Yeah. I'm hoping it'll be fine. I'll just keep it monitored, keep it open, and final. Oh, the timer just started. Now everything is pretty much documented as we move forward into this portion of what's going down. So now it says unstable for the portion of about a solid 6 and a 5.9. Oh, there it is. It's excellent. It's fine on our portion of what's going down on Twitch. So one of the suggestions people said, hey, like you had green screen, and Facebook gaming didn't really work out, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna ditch the idea. I gave my Twitch community a better overlay and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get to it. Like I'm like definitely excited to get back into the build. I'm gonna try to get this off my coffee table out of my build room. I like literally had to build my coffee table in the build room in order to get this done. So I already got Chewie, C3PO already built. And they had me specifically yesterday build this piece that I started right here. And what I need to move these. This is like super loud. I did not even notice that in playback. I was like, holy crap. So I pretty much organized everything so I can just speed run everything. And this will be the only portion of what's actually crackling and popping. So I need 6 of these. The buttons. We're gonna button something up on the Millennium Falcon, so it'll be like almost like French cuffs. It'll be a very sporty attire. Alright, there's a 6. Already built that. Now I just need 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these, which leaves it down to 1 of those. Going to be interesting. Why is there an extra one? What purpose will it serve in the near future? We'll find out though. Well, let's find out where these are going. So I'm going to go ahead and push all these that I need in this little circle. Next to me, I'm going to bring the manual a little bit closer to me, so you can slide it across the table. Like a decadent scribe book. So this is the front, which is right here, which puts this wing right here. How convenient. So one of these just to face like this, and this wing right here, outer hull, back, is corresponding to this. And then another one adjacent, the opposite side, where you see this is. So you want to go across here and do the same exact thing. Huey, how are you doing? Sophie, I presume, is there. Hello. I changed the background for intergalactic. That'd be more soothing than a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. And I'm doing music, so I figured that might be kind of cool. And hopefully it's copyright free. I will find out. Apparently, it said it was. Totally said it was. Now let's go ahead and take the other ones, and I can kind of already see it's doing the exact opposite thing. So we're kind of getting ready to post something on top of this. Perfect. Voila. Alright, and this goes in the center. Right here, near here. Bam. Now these portions, so where this one is going to be the drop down of the gray. It's not the first one, but it's the second one. There we go. Perfect. So it's buttoned up right there where it's supposed to be. And this is on the same side. Goes with between here. And then this one is on the opposite side, one over here. Perfect. Now where did the other three go? Does it match adjacently? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Is that I have to match? Because it didn't tell me the other ones, it just showed me one. And then it kind of said, hey, figure out that this changed. You should know this by now since you're building it and your hands are on there. I told her to sleep, but she ducked her head when she seen you were streaming. Oh, that's cool. Right on. And I see a lot of people on the Twitch side already popping in. Cheers. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be the same exact side, so I'm just going to mimic the three because it would make sense. So it's going to be in the front. We'll go ahead and find the red in between here. I really wish they had a more intuitive one. That's why I don't mind doing things like this, because it's like, A, I learn what's going on, and people learn what's going on. A lot of force spacing, which is perfect. And this one drops down right here. There it is. Right there. Got it. Well, maybe I missed it. That actually might be wrong. Yeah. I used the Lego tool. Let me get this back. Oh, it's got the interlocks already on it. Rats. It's going to be a fun one to fix. Cool. At least it wasn't horribly too difficult. It's like in life, you just gotta work a little harder sometimes. Fix it. That's what I was trying to fix. So, that back. Hey. There we go. Just by switching that around, maybe I'll have better luck. Yeah, that worked. That idol just did not like what that position was earlier. Perfect. Now I'm just missing one other piece, which was our gray textile. Where'd you go? Okay, so that's pretty much matching. Pretty much matched that up. It's all the same, so that's what I want. Okay. Let's bring that a little closer so I can see if there's any other adjustments. I'm gonna change the page over, just to make sure there's no... And it for sure says 6. It only shows you 3. It's gotta be a mimic move. Okay, so since we've gotten all those pretty much thrown away, let's go ahead and get our 2 specialties. These. One of these. And one of these. And wrap it up. Going to need 2 of these. I'm doing pretty good so far. Hoping I can get pretty far on this stream. We'll see. Hopefully how progress I can get in the Millennium Falcon today. Okay, so this is going to start building what looks like a little pyramid. I was very happy with the time lapse that I built too, Yuri, last night. I was letting it took like 90 minutes for it to process, but when I viewed the footage in the morning, I was really, really happy with it. It's very, very glorious. Interesting. I don't know, that last step, I just feel so uneasy about it. Like, you. Fix, but where? Hold on real fast, let me see. Uh-oh. Man, They're really not that explicit. Glad I fixed that one. So then we got this. Goes 1, 2, buckle my shoe. The next one gets the 0 spacing. Alright, so the next one's 1 over. And the other one's probably about 4 from there, since the other 2 should be occupado, which it is. Now it matches. Then this syncs with this. This with this. And then finally this should sync with that. Perfect. Now it makes sense. I was like, no, I don't want to push forward unless I get this perfect. Because one fatal move could be the final straw. But luckily, hey, it kept me on point, and I was able to very quickly solve that. So the next one, we're going to build on top of that. We're going to need the 2 of these, 4 of these, we'll do the light gray. Let's see here. Yes, light gray. And 4 of these. Okay, so these together. Perfect. This already looks badass already. I'm already knocking over C3PO and Chewie in the wake. Make it happen. Okay, cool. So we've made this situation. So those bridge a gap between here and here. So that easily snaps into place, and that's easily going to snap into place. Cool. Start on the next page. Let's find out what's happening. It seems like we need the only one of these. The only one of these. I know I organized one of those. This. We're getting rid of all the rares. Do these. One of those. Like 12 of these. Okay. So, let's see, what are we building? Oh, I see what's happening here. This is going to be kind of cool, actually. So this goes and bounces the center. These two hit the top hole. Get their little salute. And then we just start decorating, pretty much. So it looks like we go all the way out. We do 6. Make sure those are fastened in pretty good there. So that is my 6 on that side, so let's go ahead and start laying down the groundwork on the opposite. Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good. I'm really loving this build. Like I woke up today and I was like, damn, I could be doing a lot of stuff, but I just want to build Legos. Let's see how fast and how far I can get today. Let's paint a beautiful Lego picture. Okay, so now I need to figure out. So this one goes here, alongside. Oh, so it's not the super long one, it's a small one. And that goes adjacent to it. That running a linear pattern right there. So cool. Now that we have that, this last piece is going to go on top, which forms across here. That's the most nearest that's connecting toward this way. This is looking so cool so far. Let's not get distracted though. Seems like we're building the next step. So we're going to need gray blocks to do the dowels. Alright, perfect. And grab another one. I'm gonna hook them together. And then we're gonna get one of these. We're gonna get 2 of these. So that hooks together. Now we're making like a little portrait. Then we're gonna get one of these. One goes right here. Sorry about the crinkle. I know this is super loud. Couldn't believe how ridiculous that you just picked up on analytics. Let me play back. It's like Lego needs to put some kind of like softener inside of there. There we go. Another portion inside there and then we'll be good. Perfect. There we go. Okay, next we're gonna need these. One of those. Two of these. And one of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the final portion. What I need out of this. What's in there? Seems like what I need to do here. Ease into place. Oh! Piece down. Almost lost another one because of my hair. Interesting. It's all good though. Saved. Luckily it was just one of the towels. Well, that would have drove me nuts, but I have backups to those, but I would have wondered what was that. Anyways, looking at what I need to get past here, a few of these snap into place here. I got this one backwards, but you can always fix that. Switching it. Now that's really simple. Now let's go ahead and get this into place. And this. Seems like I need to get that reversed. There we go. Perfect. So another one of these. Where'd the bag go? Oh, oops. I left it on the other page. Perfect, now we're going to flip it upside down. And this is where we're going to start crafting stuff. So this is going to face this way. And we're going to need one of these. This seems like it comes right off here. Interesting. Okay, so I'm supposed to build it off to the side, so it's kind of got like a little bit of a slant. Okay, cool. So let's get 2 of the golds. One of the mediocre grays. And one of... Where are they? Right here, one of these. No, not one of those. There it is. This piece. think this is supposed to be off to the side a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this off. There we go. Tech Genius, what's going down, man? I don't know, that's a really curious question. Because technically they're punks and they take like 60% sometimes, or like freaking like 30 or 40, it just depends up to them. So it'd be really interesting to see what would happen if they divided like a few pennies. They'd probably just not even, they'd either pocket it or just give it to me as a creator, one of the two. It would be weird. Be funny though. Alright, cool. But welcome, man. How you been? Well, I'm fixing this mistake. Okay, now that we have this upside down. Seems like I need a few more of these. And then one of these. Cool, man. I'm glad you've been having fun streaming. Last I saw you were playing Assassin's Creed, gaming on that, which is fun. Something seems off and odd. Oh, yeah, figured it out. Damn it. I knew it. I was like, something feels weird. Something's wrong with the force. Okay, I think I saw what dropped. There we go. Let me see here. One of these. Then another one of these. Oh, yep. That's why this looks off too. Cool. I'm glad I figured that out. Crucial later on. So flip this over. I need one of these. Full one. This one. That runs aside here. Okay, so I need one of these, one of these. Here. And then one of these. And one of these. Let's get going. Oh, that's funny. They make you do $1 because then it's divisible by 100%. They're weird. You're better off just becoming like community member to a situation like that. It's like it's a little bit better threshold. I think it's like 60%. But I guess that's why people go to alternatives of donation, because it's like the direct sometimes can be weird. Even view counts and CPMs can be a little misunderstood and just, well, downright unfair sometimes. Just depends. Alright, so I need the one of these, two of these, and two of these. Wait, no, maybe one? Yeah, one. So that moves over. Am I missing something here? I feel like I missed a whole step. Because it's like telling me to build this, but then lay it on top. Oh, $100, that's crazy. Alright, so I'm supposed to go like this. And build this on top of this. And then that goes here. Somehow, this connects in here and just stays in place. It's just how it works, apparently. And then in this diagram, it doesn't show you anything. Any different views. Huh, strange. Well, yeah, I guess that's where it's like if you see like the other mainstreamers, because I've seen PewDiePie get donated like almost like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it was like donation type stuff. He was probably going through Streamlabs, I'm assuming. Because like if $100 is the cap out, that'd be so funny. Someone just kept donating hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's like, what the hell? Alright, well, I'm just gonna let it hover there and hope that it has a plan for it. But I'm gonna take these three, which I already know are necessary. Put them on. Oh, now I figured it out. Pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty cool. That was like some hidden temple stuff right there. Okay, so now this is where it gets interesting. Flip it over. Okay, so I need one of these and one of these. Okay. This one goes right there. Perfect. Now this is where it gets a little more complicated. Okay, let's see what we have to build here. So this connects to this. That's just exactly like this. Up there. Wait a minute, how about open this with a twisted seams? Oh, that's why. Okay, so I think I got 170 done. Pretty good. Not too shabby, I might say. Yeah, just look it over, make sure it's got aesthetics, and I'll go to the next page. Cool, so this one. This is it. pretty. It looks really cool. It's like a drop-down gun. It's like pretty cool. Alright, so I need 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of those, zigzag, 2 of these. This clamps this down, locks it into place. Alright, let's get these snapped into place and we're gonna keep going. Perfect. That came together really fast. So this is for the undercarriage right here. Okay. Where the yellow markers are. Where they connect. Done. We're starting to get some cargo bays going. No. Let me see if the music's still playing on YouTube side. I had to replay it. I'm going to rewind it to the beginning. Go back. There we go. Hey, what's going down, Chris? How are things been? Hopefully things are pretty chill.
You know, most of you have been frustrated about copyright claims with music because we have had the same problem before. But now we want to help you and share our secrets.
So now that I've executed that and we've gotten that already into place,
Disney made the expanded universe
turn the page.
6 Star Wars movies and 2
Seems
Star
like we're
Wars
gonna
TV shows
build
as canon,
the next
and
stage.
The rest of it was left behind.
So it's probably like we're building bam, 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 bam. That's stage 3. These quadrants right here.
And all the content from the games can now be used because it's now copyright
But let's not dilly-dally.
That
Let's see if we can go even faster.
Hey guys, now we're gonna play all the best royalty-free Star Wars music, but those songs that are not included will be in the links below, because there's too much music for one video. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one, and remember guys, God is awesome all the time, He loves you, may the 4th be with you, Geek Squad out, and enjoy the rest of the music.
Oh! Explosion of parts everywhere. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Like, Legos are always fun to play with, Chris. Alright, so this is where we're going to be sewing up a lot of pieces. Too big. Too small. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is supposed to stick out a little bit. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Can't do those. Let's see where these two. See where men should be. Oh, bottom side. I was like, what's going on here? Why is this thing so weird? Oh, that would be another reason why too. I need to flip these two. Bigger diamond plates. Yeah, 7,000 pieces, Chris. Well, over 7,000 pieces. Yeah, I'm just missing one of these bigger gray block ones. Yes, it's this. Oh, that's where I messed up. I'll pop this. So these put it over here. One of these. E4 Decker normal. Let's see more. Oh, because it's supposed to be up ones here as well. Frizzle. I'm gonna be really good at speed running this one of these days. Oh shoot. Rootin' tootin'. There, perfect. Finally got it. Thanks for everyone bearing with me on that one. So make sure that's perfect. That way we don't make a futuristic happy little accident. Alright, cool. Well, with that being said, go ahead and grab this one. This one conveniently goes up front. This one goes right here. Yeah, there's no other bigger gray textiles except for this one, so this is definitely it. But I need one of these, seems like. And one of these. Now we're gonna craft something cool. It's like a homemade computer. One of these. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, so it should be fine. So that's inside. So it's 182. Where's the tall ones? These. Perfect. Oh, I missed one step. Let's rewind this. Our tool, put that safely down. Oh cool, this is where we're gonna make the computer. We need stickers. Awesome, we've gotten done the sticker part. Let's see here. Where is it? So 4, 5, and 6. 4. Perfect. 5. Finally, 6. Nice. Got a little computer going on right here. Push those off to the side. No, that just firmly plants itself. Just connects like so. Alright, next page. Bring the stickers over. Don't know when I'm gonna need them next, but you never know. Okay, so we're still got more to build in this computer bay. Seems like we're gonna need 2 of these tiles. Well, I got conveniently give them over here. 2 of these. Looks like 2 of our weird wedged ones. These ones right here. they're gonna plant in right here. That goes right there. These glossed. These. This. And finally, one of these. Good and cool. Right on, it looks fresh. Very fresh. Alright. So I need 2 of these. And where are they? Where are they? Oh, I guess they are late. And then 2 of these. Perfect. So this is what we got so far. Nito Toledo. I think I know what we're building. So I finally need this weird one. This goes against here. Then I need 2 of these. See here. 2 of these. And 2 of these. One of these. Oh, this is looking badass. I see. I need to build now. That's nice. This goes right here. That goes right there. Perfect. Now these L points, where are they? These. Rats, this is supposed to be over. Okay, that's easy to move. Oh, that'd be why. It does hang off just a little bit. It does lock it in place, but let me make sure real quick. Okay, that's right. Everything looks about right. We need the sticker diagram. We need number 1. A little bit off center. Let's see if I can just quickly lift that. Just fix that. Shouldn't be too hard. Perfect, got it. That looks a hell of a lot better. All the air bubbles out. Perfect. Looks centered. I like it. Okay, cool. Now that that's in place, looks like we're building stuff on top. Oh, neato. Let's bring this close. See what I need. I need one of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. One of these. One of these. 2 of these. One of these. If I can find it, it's gotta be around here somewhere. There it is. And one of these. So. Oh, that's too cool. Completing the circle. Chill, what's up, bro? I'm doing really good. Right on, I like it too. It's very galactic. Oh, I got it. And the music, I just picked up this copyright-free music from like Star Wars, so figured why not get in the festive mood, do something cool, community-oriented. All right, so now the next one that I need. It's looking like almost the same thing. Two of these. One of these. Yeah, I'm building the Millennium Falcon right now. Where's that piece? Got it. Right? Very intergalactically happy with it. Man, this is a rare piece too. Oh, there it is. That one's on background. Right on, thanks, Kaylee Gaming. Appreciate that. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I put that on backwards. No, I put it on backwards then. It's very cool. I like that a lot. Pretty chill. what's the next thing we're doing? Like 2 of these. I only get to use these, looks like. Fine. Put those over, those bond with these. Then I guess this last, where is it? Right here, the last one. That snaps into place. This goes right here, looks like. Completes the arching system. That looks so cool. Alright, neat. So now we're gonna need 17. Like this. One of the weird scooped out looking cantaloupe looking pieces. It's gonna jump out eventually. It's gotta be here somewhere. Nothing seems to be on the ground. Books. Let me just search. There it is, got it. How's everyone doing though on YouTube and Twitch side? Hopefully well. Put this piece in place. So this is adjacent to the computer. Right there. Cool, so now we get to build this. So something goes over there, that's gonna slot in. Apparently 17 of these go here. Doing pretty good, my friend. How about yourself, Dio? Like, what's new? What's good? 2 of these. Where are they? Did you see God of War 3, the remastered, was free on the PSN? That was pretty cool. Sony knocking it out of the park again. Seems like now we're building even more depth of what's going on around here. is. I was like, I knew this was rare. There we go. Alright, next step. Oh no. Oh well, at least that game's got a high playability. You play it over and over again. Where are you, weird piece? There you are, weird piece. That's good. At least you seem pretty happy about it, so that's all that counts. Hey, like a little ship. Okay, so let's build our command center. Okay, so that seems like it's pretty much built. Okay. Oh, missing one piece. This goes back here. Yeah, really. That's what I'm excited about too. Before and after, I've been doing time lapses, so it can go in a flash, which is going to be pretty cool. And then YouTube has a different overlay than Facebook, or not Facebook, Twitch has. So we get two communities, two different things. There's a few specific parts I'm looking for right now. I'm gonna try to keep them like separate for this one moment too. It's probably just like the other one where it's just gonna pop up out of nowhere. Oh yes, they're there. I can find the final piece right over there. Where are you? Like last of the Mohicans. It's not you. More similar like this. Let me scour. And then I'll start looking to see if maybe something dropped on the ground, because it's very possible. Okay, let's see here. Did something drop? Doesn't seem to be. Well, let me give it a thorough look around real fast. Then I'll have to backtrack and see if the other one that's similar to the other one supposed to be placed as a bracket point, but it does seem to be the case in this situation. So let's take a look. Okay, this one back. Bring this over just in case this doesn't seem to be the case in this situation. So we're gonna have to go back. Look at the manual to reference it. Oh no. It's not the intention I had on that one. Interesting. Okay, cool, man. I'm glad you're back. I'm looking for either the missing part. Rats. But every single time I've had one of these intuitions to go back, I'm glad. Oh man, yeah, it's like about almost midnight where I'm at right now. Dio on YouTube said, "Let me see." Where's the? It has to be around here somewhere. It's like an L one like this, but it's got the flat backs like this. And the only other one I would have made and constructed is this one right here. I think that's good. It doesn't have any extra situations right there. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe they accidentally sent me one too many. And one of the other ones on accident. There's no other pieces that resemble that. I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm so confused on where the frickin' crap the extra one went and the other one was supposed to be.
Now that you've got all that data, what do you want to revolutionize? Click gives you the power to revolutionize everything. Financial forecasting, risk analysis, and beyond. The more data you use, the more you change. Analytics first, revolution second. It all starts with Click.
Well, for right now, I'll keep this one to the side. I know I'm missing one right here. And I guess I can just push forward and see if I end up using that piece, and I know I'm missing one.
Hey guys, this is Luke and Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and we're giving you the countdown on the top 10 most unique lightsabers. We will be choosing the lightsabers from canon and the expanded universe because we consider all canon for ourselves and merge all the stories together so that there is no confusion on why we're including lightsabers from all around. Keep in mind that this is just our opinion, and
Okay,
feel
so
free
the
to
next
share your
one
thoughts
here.
below. We will be ranking them on their unique designs and
These
unorthodox
two.
features. Most of these lightsabers are one of a kind, but we'll let a few which are not slip through. Anyways, let's begin.
At number 10, we have Terra Sanube, Darth Maul's, and the Sith Acolyte Hazen's Sabercades. We put them all together because they all have the same function, so we just couldn't choose one because all three are unique. The primary purpose of the saber cane was to act as a concealed weapon, a convenient place to hide a lightsaber. The lightsaber is connected to the shaft of the cane at the end.
I just have a lot of fun doing it.
To wield the lightsaber.
Tedious, yes,
Different
but
types of materials,
end
most
results
notably made out of wood,
badass.
as
So.
demonstrated by Terra Sanube and Darth Maul in Star Wars Rebels. The cane was able to hold almost any type of lightsaber, but most notably a standard single-bladed lightsaber, a curved-hilt lightsaber, and a double-bladed lightsaber.
At number 9, we have Pong Krell's double-bladed lightsabers with collapsible hilts. Krell is not the only known user of the collapsible hilts, and the other ones are some Jedi Guardians as seen in Star Wars Rebels. Pong Krell's ones are more unique as the lightsaber's massive size and the low pitching buzzing sound
Okay, so the next portion is going to be a few of these.
Which was a much larger version of the standard lightsaber. The lightsabers could be activated whilst in the folded position as shown when General Krell countered, 5's insubordination with the blade. The lightsaber blades were longer than the usual ones because of Krell's basilisk size and 4 arms. Not only were the blades longer, but also a lot thicker, which would suggest it might fit in the category of the Light Club.
At number 8, we have Darth Xana's double-bladed red lightsaber. The Sith apprentice, Darth Xana, created a double-bladed lightsaber that was specifically designed to accommodate her slight physique. An elongated hilt supported the force-resonating twin synthetic lightsaber crystals that powered the weapon, one of which was red, starburst-shaped, and called Bane's Heart. When in the possession of anyone other than its proper owner, Xana's lightsaber, which was also called Bane's Heart, released an electric discharge courtesy of its special crystals. That was kind of a security measure. The weapon produced twin red blades, each 75 centimeters long, which was smaller than the usual double-bladed lightsaber length. Because of that, the design sacrificed reach and leverage, but bolstered control and maneuverability. The lightsaber emitted a buzzing hum upon ignition and thrummed mildly when deactivated. It also emitted a peculiarly high-pitched sound when either blade absorbed or redirected force lightning.
You must connect with your hatred.
At number 7, we have Kylo Ren's unstable cross-guarded lightsaber. We are including it as a unique lightsaber because it has an unstable blade. We have seen in Star Wars Rebels that there are more than one cross-guarded lightsaber, but Kylo's is a bit more unique than the others, even though we prefer the green one we saw Ezra hold. The weapon was constructed and utilized by Kylo Ren approximately 30 years after the Battle of Endor. It was crudely assembled and based off an ancient design dating back thousands of years to the Great Scourge of Malachor. A single cracked kyber crystal barely able to contain the weapon's power necessitated the lateral
Cheese at Duos presents Cheese Loves Caramel Corn.
Cheese, how are you and your flavor match getting along?
You mean my caramel Cleopatra? My sticky little corny? My glazy little kernels?
Be back in exactly 2 minutes. So.
Okay, make it 10.
Cheese meets delicious in caramel popcorn cheesy duos and sharp cheddar pretzel duos.
vents, which diverted the extra heat produced by the crystal to either side of the hilt and gave the weapon its unstable, fiery appearance. At the Battle of Starkiller Base, he crossed blades with the lightsaber that previously belonged to the Skywalkers. Kyle wielded this weapon while working aside the Knights of Ren and the First Order.
At number 6, we have Maris Brood's Guard Shadow, which is also referred to as the lightsaber Tonfa. It was a rare pendicular grip type of a short lightsaber with a second handle extending from the main hilt at 90 degrees. The Guard Shadow design allowed for a wide variety of blocking, trapping, jabbing, slashing techniques, making it a versatile and extremely dangerous weapon in the hands of someone trained to wield it properly. Conversely, it could be very hazardous to one unskilled to use it. Because the Guard Shadow was primarily designed to block other lightsabers, it was most useful when its handle was laced with prick, a lightsaber-resistant metallic compound. However, this was an expensive process. A lightsaber made in this design could have been held with the blade pointing out for attacking, or with the blade pointed back along the wielder's own arm to provide greater defense and cover, and allow the wielder to move in very closely to their opponent. However, the pendicular grip made it difficult to deliver powerful attacks, resulting in a loss of offense compared to a normal shadow. Maris Brood, a Jedi Padawan, took to use a pair of Guard Shadows when she crossed paths with Vader's secret apprentice, Starkiller. The only other known user of the Guard Shadow was Sinya, a Black Sun member.
At number 5, we have Ventress's two curved hilt red-bladed lightsabers. The lightsabers once belonged to Marivosa, but after she was killed by her master Count Dooku, they were handed to Asajj Ventress. The lightsabers were able to be held separately and also joined together to make a saber staff, or in other words, a double-bladed lightsaber. The reason why they are so unique is because they can turn into a curved-hilted double-bladed lightsaber, which was never seen before. The way the lightsabers would stick to each other is with the help of a fiber cord. When in saber staff mode, the lightsabers will be somewhat more difficult to wield, especially with precision. With that said, it is a deadly weapon, especially in the hands of someone who is skilled in using it.
At number 4, we have Warb Null's long-handled lightsaber. It was constructed by the Onderonian blacksmith Shas Dovos shortly before his transformation into the Sith warrior, Warb Null. The weapon appeared to be a long-handled lightsaber, which is not that unique at all. But his one was, because in fact, it was a long-handled double-bladed lightsaber, which had an emerald green lightsaber blade on one side, and a red one on the other.
Oh
Not
no,
only
this is
that,
gonna be really
but the
fun.
lightsaber could only have one blade ignited at a time, and was used to surprise opponents when switching blades. When the secondary blade would ignite, the lightsaber would toggle and refocus the power from one end of
Slim
the blade.
Jim, what's going down, man? What's good?
Deactivate
How you
one
been?
side and activate the other, and it was not
Glad to see you
capable
back
of both
over
blades
here
being ignited at the same
for
time.
the second
Number
day of
3, we have
build.
the Inquisitors, aka Jedi Hunter's weapon of choice, the red double-bladed spinning lightsaber. It was a specially designed model used by the Inquisitors, a group of dark side adepts who enforced the will of the Galactic Empire. It was capable of both single and double blades. The weapon featured a ringed emitter that can partially detach from the cylindrical hand grip in the center, allowing the twin blades to rotate rapidly without effort from the wielder. Like this. For a Jedi Hunter like the Inquisitor, this function likely served as a way to intimidate opponents, as well as to deflect any frontal form of attack. However, this was also the weapon's primary weakness, as the lightsaber-wielding opponent could easily destroy the emitter itself and cut the weapon in half, as demonstrated by Kanan Jarrus during his final duel with the Grand Inquisitor aboard the Sovereign. The hand grip could be removed entirely from the ring-shaped emitter, allowing the force-imbued circlet of metal to be used as a throwing disc. It's by far one of the most unique lightsabers out there because of all of its features, but we have mixed feelings about the helicopter blades. It was okay when we saw it.
If you're like the majority of Americans,
Perfect.
actually a low-mileage driver, short trips around town,
It's coming
long
together
trips
pretty
out
good.
of town, a short commute or a no commute.
Let's try to knock
However you
down one of
drive,
those
you're probably
pylons.
paying too much for car insurance. Introducing Metro Mile, the leader in pay-per-mile car insurance. Here's how it works. You get a low rate starting at $29, then pay just pennies per mile. With comprehensive claim services, it's the same great coverage for a fraction of the cost. And don't worry if you need to hit the road. All miles over 250 a day are free. Stop paying the same rate as someone who drives 5 times as much. Stop wasting money on miles you aren't using. If you don't drive much because you like planet Earth, pay per mile and cut your bill in half. If you're on transit more than you're in traffic, pay per mile can cut your bill in half.
Let's see if I can do this.
Pay-per-mile car insurance can cut your bill in half. If you have a car but don't drive very far, stop paying for miles you don't drive and get full coverage for less. Search metromile.com for a free quote today.
Break the fall of the Inquisitor, but it was a bit too much when we saw it fly around.
In number 2, we have the Blaster Hybrid Lightsaber, which was the personal prototype lightsaber of Ezra Bridger, a Padawan and rebel who lived in years prior to the Battle of Yavin. Bridger spent several weeks building his lightsaber after receiving a Kyber crystal in the Jedi Temple in Lothal. The weapon, which was built out of spare parts donated by fellow members of the Ghost
That was a little
Regiment,
difficult,
was
I'm
the
not gonna
lightsaber
lie.
Blaster Hybrid.
But we
With
did
the
it.
lightsaber mode, the weapon had an adjustable blade.
Gee golly, we
used
did
in
it.
combat. Blaster mode was set to stun and was built in as a result of Bridger's lack of skill in deflecting blaster fire with his blade. After being rescued, Kanan Jarrus borrowed this
Neat.
weapon to fight the Grand Inquisitor, using
very
it
well
and
coming
his own
together.
lightsaber to defeat the Inquisitor. Darth Vader would destroy this weapon in a duel with Ezra Bridger during the mission
Okay,
on
so
Malak.
what's the
While
next
using
step?
the hybrid lightsaber, Kanan would attack the Inquisitor by changing the lightsaber mode every few seconds and firing a few blaster shots at him as soon as he got an opening from the lightsaber beam. The lightsaber, though,
Well, this is
cannot
kind of
fire
cool.
shots while it's ignited. It is kind of similar in a way to Warb Null's long-handled lightsaber.
And finally, at number 1, we have Lumaya's Light Whip. Light whips generally function on the same principles and mechanics as lightsabers, emitting a coherent beam of energy that was used as a weapon. However, rather than the straight meter-long blades emitted by standard lightsabers, light whips featured long flexible blades that often exceeded several meters in length. Instead of one large crystal, they contained multiple small crystals, and the plasma in the blade had no cell barriers to keep it straight. It appeared standard for these weapons to emit only single blades, though light whips with multiple tassels were not unheard of, as the Sith Lamaya owned one. Her light whip was a Sith weapon that produced beams of pliant energy in conjunction with
Good day,
matter.
BBQ man. How you been?
Forged from
What's
newly
new?
constructed Mandalorian iron,
Welcome
and was
back.
powered by shards of caliber crystal. It is quite unique for its 3 separate extension types, along with several filaments of yellow plasma. It was insanely difficult to defend from her attacks, as demonstrated when she defeated Luke Skywalker. The weapon also had its flaws because each time she would attack, she would be exposed to a counterattack,
Oh, I see what
and
we're
would
doing
quickly
here.
have to pull back the whip in order to defend herself. And also, the light whip was basically useless when in close quarter combat.
Honorable mentions include XR Kuhn's short-handed blue double-bladed lightsaber for its unique design, short handle, and twin blades, which was never seen before on a normal.
You ever imagine you're somewhere else?
I don't, because this time wouldn't be him when I got back.
This much blood? It's gotta be a murder.
I saw something the other night.
Money makes this town.
Ready or not, life had a few surprises.
Yeah, but never tell me the odds. This piece of junk's the fastest craft you'll see in space.
Lightsaber.
I'm like really excited to see what the
lightsaber, which was the best kind of lightsaber for the era he lived.
everything looks like once it's done and set together. Because like I have been doing a nice little time lapse of everything, but that's gonna look pretty cool.
Different types of lightsaber pikes, for
There we
example,
go.
Kaz and Karatuses, and the Emperor's Force-sensitive royal guards, as seen in the Force Unleashed.
Alright, so this is where it starts to get pretty fun.
Green-bladed lightsaber, because it is the first known standard lightsaber with a wooden hilt. And finally, the Darksaber, which didn't fit onto this list, but definitely is one of the most unique lightsabers there in the Star Wars galaxy. It is listed on our top 10 best lightsabers video, so if you think that this is one of the best sabers and we disappointed you in this video, we hope to redeem ourselves by you watching our other top 10 lightsaber video.
This is it on the video, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. We know you've been asking for it for some time now. Subscribe for more videos like this one and comment below if you have any other video requests you would like us to do, and we will try to honor them as much as we can. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, God is awesome all the time, and He loves you. May the Force be with you guys
I
always.
got a little
We'll
overzealous.
see
Seems
you
like I
in another
need
video,
to
you rebel scum.
find the other bricks real quick. There they are, the smaller ones.
The placing on this list is based off of a poll where over 11,000 people voted for their favorite Sith Lord. At number 10 with 350 votes is Vitiate, better known simply as the Sith Emperor. He was born over 5,000 years before the Clone Wars. By the moment he was born, Vitiate was as power-hungry and evil as you could get. At just the young age of 6, he had already taken someone's life, his stepfather's life, after witnessing him beat his mother. But Vitiate didn't kill him out of kindness, as afterwards he went on to torture his own mother for months with the Force before finally ending her life too. The pain and anger produced from these killings fed him power.
Okay, so there's supposed to be a 3 gap. Perfect.
After killing his mother, he went on a rampage and slaughtered countless inhabitants of the planet he was on, forcing those who were strong enough to serve him. By the time he was only 13 years old, he had conquered his entire homeworld on his own. His lust for power didn't end there. When he was older, he went on to trick 8,000 Sith Lords to participate in a ritual that resulted in their deaths, with all of their life forces being consumed by Vitiate, which gave him immeasurable amounts of power and made him immortal. After the ritual, he probably became the most powerful Sith Lord to ever live at that point in history. He was so powerful that he even defeated the renowned Jedi Revan and Falcon, turning them both to the dark side. He then secretly constructed a new Sith Empire, emerging from the shadows of the galaxy and waging war on the Republic and taking over half of the galaxy. Although he was set on taking over the entire galaxy, his end goal wasn't to rule it, but rather to destroy it and consume every living being's life force, which would have given him eternal life and the ability to do anything he pleased. He basically would have become a god at that point had he succeeded. He was killed multiple times over the course of a few centuries. Multiple times in that he was able to transfer his consciousness through the Force into other bodies and cheat death. During his time as the Sith Emperor, he was secretly constructing another galactic empire known as the Eternal Empire, to which he began to later rule and then was known as Valkorion. But at that point, he wasn't exactly a Sith Lord, but rather a dark side user. So we'll end the summary here. From your guys' comments, most of you voted for Vitiate due to his incredible Force powers and the fact that he achieved immortality, as well as for his very cold-hearted personality. At number 9 with 374 votes is Darth Plagueis, a wealthy Mun banker to the public eye. Plagueis was in reality a hidden Sith Lord who is best known for being the master of Palpatine and for his manipulation of metachlorians. Like most Sith, Plagueis strived to achieve immortality, except he took it a bit to the extreme. Especially in his later years, he experimented with the Force and manipulated the midichlorians to create life, believing that that was his path to success. He was somewhat successful, being able to keep his loved ones alive, and even resurrect others. It is also believed that Plagueis indirectly created Anakin Skywalker by accidentally deceiving him to the Force with manipulation
that makes sense.
Which means Plagueis was technically Anakin's father. Anyway, as we know through Palpatine's tale, Plagueis was ultimately betrayed by his own apprentice, aka the guy telling the story. Plagueis was killed in his sleep after Palpatine cemented his rise to Chancellor, viewing his former master as nothing more but a loose end.
Perfect. Now that I have that sorted out.
Was a psychopathic monster. Plagueis himself was actually really reasonable and kind of nice. Well, for a Sith, that is. He came to view Palpatine as an equal despite him being his apprentice, and he even trusted him with his life, which was a fatal mistake. Palpatine betrayed him the moment he had the chance. Many people voted for Plagueis due to his calm and intelligent personality, and for the fact that he laid the groundwork for the Sith's takeover of the galaxy, and also because some people believed him to be Sith. At number 8 with 396 votes is Darth Bane.
What's my favorite ship? I guess it'd be the Millennium Falcon. My brother loved it a lot when I was a kid, and I liked it a lot too, so it ended up being like a pretty cool one.
Angry Republic officer in self-defense after the officer attacked him over losing the game.
Something's wrong.
To avoid the authorities, Dessel smuggled himself out of Republic territory and into the Sith Empire. He quickly became a foot soldier within the Sith Empire, but was then taken in when it was discovered that he was Force sensitive. He was sent to the Sith Academy in Corville for training and became known as Bane afterwards. Although he became an excellent warrior, he soon lost his faith in the group running the place, viewing the Brotherhood of Darkness as cowards. Bane went on to study Darth Revan's Sith holocron on the planet Lehan. With his new knowledge, Bane destroyed the Brotherhood of Darkness and created his own Sith Order. In his order, he instituted the Rule of Two, which stated that there can only be 2 Sith at any given time, a master and an apprentice. This was to prevent the endless infighting among the Sith, seeking to pass Sith orders. Bane later picked the young Prince Xander to be his apprentice, and the one who he would pass his knowledge down to. A decade passed, and Bane's existence was discovered by the Jedi. The Jedi sent a strike team to kill him and his apprentice. Despite being outnumbered, Bane and Xana were able to defeat them, but at the cost of Bane sustaining an injury. They both went into hiding, during which Bane healed himself. A decade later, and Bane's Rule of Two was put to the test. Believing she was ready to surpass
Doesn't
him,
make sense.
Xana instigated a duel with Bane, seeking to replace him. The first duel between them ended with a draw, with Bane escaping. Shortly after, a second duel was fought between them, in which Darth Bane was finally defeated. His apprentice continued on his Rule of Two by taking her own apprentice, Darth Cogmus. This same cycle was continued for centuries in the shadows, with it finally building up to Darth Sidious, who went on to destroy the Jedi Order through deception and manipulation. Most people who voted for Darth Bane seemed to vote for him because he created the Rule of Two, which paved the path for the Sith to eventually take over the galaxy. At number 7 with 406 votes is Darth Talon. Born over 100 years after the Clone Wars, this rare red-colored Twi'lek was brought up under Darth Krayt's Sith Empire. She quickly rose up through the ranks after killing her master, and she later achieved the high rank of becoming the head of Darth Krayt's order. She was given a mission to capture Cade Skywalker and to convert him to the dark side. During her time with Cade, they developed a relationship with each other, but it didn't last long, with Cade eventually injuring her. After Darth Krayt was defeated by Cade Skywalker, Darth Talon and all the remaining Sith of the Order went into hiding. Her ultimate fate is left unknown. Many people voted on her because of her unending
private jet guests always want to have something different. We go to many remote places where only we can venture to.
Got him.
And it's like
But I still haven't figured this out. This is weird.
You can land at this beautiful white sand beach. Nobody's around. It's so secluded. When it's time for you to continue your journey, please take the aloha that we shared with you. And maybe one day, true aloha spirit to encompass this beautiful Borneo, this planet that we call.
Loyalty to her master, and also because of the way she looks. At number 6 with 444 votes is Darth Tyrannus. Originally a long-devoted Jedi, Dooku became very disaffected with the Jedi Order and the Republic they were serving, viewing both as corrupt institutions that had lost their ways. Being regarded as one of the greatest Jedi at the time, Dooku's departure was a major blow to the Order and the Masters who knew him. The Jedi eventually created a bust in his name and viewed his departure as a failure in their own ways. Dooku eventually fell to the dark side and became Palpatine's apprentice.
Man, see, someone screwed up when making this book? Because it doesn't make sense line-wise, but it's almost like I have to extend this to make it work. So this is what it's supposed to look.
This by starting the Clone Wars and
but the way
to accepting an army whose sole
that I
purpose
need to
was
have it is like this. It's an extra piece.
Unfortunately for Dooku, he was betrayed by Palpatine.
These lines don't come out
Once he was
too.
defeated by Anakin Skywalker, who went on to replace him as Palpatine's new apprentice. Many people voted on Dooku because he was played by Christopher Lee and for his very elegant lightsaber fighting style. At number 5 with 698 votes is Darth Sidious. Born to a wealthy family on the planet of Naboo, Sheev Palpatine sought power from a very young age. Viewed and treated as an outcast by his family, Palpatine eventually got his revenge by secretly killing him when he was a young adult. He was later taken in as an apprentice to Darth Plagueis and was trained in the dark side. Along with his Sith teachings, Palpatine was groomed to become an influential politician
This
who would
part's good.
spearhead the Sith plot by becoming the Supreme Chancellor, as in Plagueis' opinion, only a human could become the Supreme Chancellor within the Republic at that point. Once Palpatine cemented his rise to becoming the Supreme Chancellor, he killed Plagueis in his sleep.
Yeah, I could only imagine the real version would be even more of a pain in
As
the ass.
Chancellor, Palpatine manipulated the galaxy, staging crises that allowed him to extend his term
And that one
and
goes
eventually
here.
gain emergency powers once the Clone Wars erupted. After the Jedi were destroyed from Order 66, Palpatine declared himself Emperor of his new galactic empire. He ruled with an iron fist for the next 2 decades, before finally being betrayed and killed by Darth Vader. But his story didn't end there. In Legends, Palpatine came back to life through transferring his consciousness into clone bodies that he had stored up on secret worlds across the galaxy. Once ready, he wreaked havoc in the galaxy and forced the emerging New Republic back into a full-out war. He was finally defeated when Han Solo killed his last clone body, and when a Jedi named Brand consumed Palpatine's spirit and trapped him along with every other deceased Jedi in the Force itself. Most of his votes came from people who enjoyed his manipulative personality, which allowed him to trick the Jedi into their own destruction, cementing himself to become the Emperor of the galaxy.
Yeah, it's painful because it's like the instructions are shit. No offense, but they're really shitty.
Being active almost
They could pay someone a little bit better money to make something that would be a little bit more fluid.
The soon-to-be Nihilus was consumed with immense pain that later developed into a strange hunger for relief through the Force.
I can only imagine the 5-year-old trying to put this shit together.
Energies of living beings, but the relief only lasted for a short time, as the hunger came back worse than ever, demanding Nihilus to continue draining his prey. He soon became a slave to his hunger, committing all of his time defeating on people's Force energies. He continued to do this until he was taken in by Darth Trey, a former Jedi turned Sith, who wished to make him into her student, so she could hone his abilities and make him into her powerful servant. She eventually dubbed him Darth Nihilus and granted him the title of Lord of Hunger. With all the training he had received, Nihilus was able to drain entire planets of all of their life forces, making him one of the most powerful Sith Lords to ever live.
Oh, I think I figured it out. There's specialty ones for the ends.
Nihilus and a few other students.
The big ones aren't needed.
His own thing now. Nihilus continued to force drain
Where
as
are
many
they?
beings as he possibly could, eventually destroying his physical body as he could no longer contain all of the energies he consumed. This forced him to use the Force to encase himself into a mask and robe. He later took on an apprentice named Visas Mar, a survivor from one of the planets he consumed to destruction. Mar would eventually betray his master and team up with Jedi Master Mitra Surik and the current Mandalore to defeat Nihilus. Although he was defeated, his Force spirit remained alive and later became a Force ghost on the planet Korriban. Many people voted for Darth Nihilus due to how uniquely powerful he was, and for his ability to destroy all life on planets.
Not the small
and
ones.
Also because many people
No way it can be those. No way, Jose.
At number 3 with 1,350 votes is Darth Maul. Originally only supposed to act as a Sith assassin for both Palpatine and Plagueis. Maul
Interesting, this is bringing to light a few of them.
Once Palpatine betrayed his own master and made him his apprentice. Though this apprenticeship was short-lived once Maul was defeated at the hands of Obi-Wan when he was cut down.
That'd be hilarious.
Dead,
no instructions, piece it together, you're on your own type situation.
Dead, and he continued to live on a junk planet for the next 10 years where he went insane over his failures and defeat at the hands of Obi-Wan. He finally came to when his brother Savage Opress brought him back to Dathomir and had Night Sister magic make him sane again. Now back and seeking revenge, Maul wreaked havoc across the Outer Rim trying to lure out Obi-Wan in an attempt to destroy him, and later attempting to overtake the galaxy by taking over power of Mandalore and crime syndicates. But his plans were crushed when Palpatine discovered his existence and took care of him, capturing his former apprentice and bringing him to Stygion Prime, where he was tortured. Palpatine's ultimate plan was not to kill Maul, but rather to use him as bait in order to lure out Mother Talzin and to kill her once and for all. Maul fell for this trap, eventually leading Palpatine and his henchmen to Talzin and having her killed. After witnessing his own mother get killed, Maul went into hiding and pretty much became a shadow of his former self. He reappeared almost 2 decades later, and he tried to turn Ezra to the dark side to make him his new apprentice, but he has currently found no success in doing so. Maul gained many votes for his persistence in staying alive, an unending rage that's been motivating him. And
there's 4s and 2s.
He also gained many votes for his tattoos and double-bladed lightsaber. At number 2 with 2,741 votes is Darth Vader. Probably the most iconic villain in not only Star Wars, but in all of cinema. Darth Vader made his first menacing appearance in A New Hope, and he has returned back again in last year's Rogue One, where he proved once again to audiences that he is the...
Okay, so I'm missing the 2s. Here's the 4s.
I know what you're thinking.
Got it.
I want to try that purple mattress. Wow, what a beautiful bed.
Everyone asks us about our purple. They want to know how it feels. It is different than every other mattress. That's why we love it.
I've always wanted to try one of those. No. My sister-in-law's cousin loves her purple.
Is that the new purple mattress? You bet your sweet hat it is. Does it sleep real cool? So cool.
Green light.
The hype is real. Test drive and buy the all-new purple mattress at a local mattress firm near you.
Force to be feared. He was the Emperor's main enforcer and was typically found spearheading operations, from hunting down Jedi to chasing down rebels. Although his injuries limited his ability to perform some force powers like Force Lightning, he was still a monster in lightsaber combat. His strikes were so strong and heavy-hitting.
This is starting to look like what it's supposed to look like.
Low-level Jedi with just a few hits, knocking their lightsabers out of their hand and landing the killing blow. Although he was forced pretty much completely loyal to his master, this loyalty quickly slipped once Vader discovered that he had a son. While he was unable to convince his son to join him and rule the galaxy at his side, he did eventually save Luke's life by sacrificing his life and killing Emperor Palpatine. People voted for Vader for multiple reasons, from his iconic voice and suit to his character development of a broken man who was corrupted and twisted both mentally and physically by Palpatine, but was able to ultimately overcome this and take down the man who had kept him in chains for decades. Before we mention number 1, we have a few honorable mentions. First is Darth Krayt for getting 11th place with 185 votes. He was the creator of the Rule of One and the main antagonist of the Star Wars Legacy series. Second is Darth Malgus for getting the most write-in votes. He was a prominent warrior for the Sith Empire and was the one who led to the sacking of Coruscant during the Great Galactic War. And finally, a shout out to the 12 people who mistook his Star Wars poll for a fast food drive-thru. Now at number 1, with 2,942 votes, is Darth Revan. Originally a prominent Jedi who led the Republic in the Mandalorian Wars, Revan turned to the dark side when he and his friend Malik confronted the Sith Emperor known as Vitiate. As a Sith Lord, Darth Revan started the Jedi Civil War and killed multiple Jedi. He was eventually betrayed by his friend Darth Malik, and he was believed to have been killed. But he survived, and he eventually recovered, but with no memory of who he was. Knowing how powerful he was, and wishing to exploit his powers for themselves, the Jedi decided to retrain him in the Jedi ways again, so that they could later use him. Once retrained as a Jedi, Revan was sent to kill his former friend Darth Malik. He succeeded. After a while, the memories of his past life started to reappear. This caused him to search for answers, and during this search, he was captured by the Sith.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be really good at this, be able to do it myself.
He was constantly tortured by the Sith Emperor, eventually causing his mind to split into two halves, the light and the dark. The dark side of Revan sought to destroy the Sith Emperor once and for all through extreme methods, but before he was able to accomplish this, he was defeated by the Republic and the light side of Revan. After everything, Revan finally was able to go out in peace as he became one with the Force. Many people voted for Revan because of how he went out of his way to do what he believed was right, even if it was going against the wishes of the Jedi. His struggle between the light and the dark was also a reason that people voted for him. Thanks for watching our top 10 list. Let us know if you enjoyed this video and wish to see more like it, with other subjects and categories concerning Star Wars. Feel free to comment below with what you'd like to see in the future, and upvote the comments.
The palace at the Prague Castle, to me, is a hidden gem. The palace is privately owned, and not too many people know about it. There's gonna be a beautiful gala dinner attended by the Four Seasons private jet. So it is giving me a goosebumps to go around and just to feel the energy. The guests will definitely experience something very unique, and you'll be feeling like a prince or
Perfect, got the 4.
something only as Four Seasons of Prague can organize.
Bonnie, hey, how are you? I don't think you have to be, there's no any age limit on that. I think you can be any age. Because you're not collecting money, you're just basically giving money to a charity. If anything, you're getting tax write-offs for the future. This is really annoying. Man, this, yeah. They should just made this one whole unit. That would have been so much easier. It would look. Oh, come on! For the love of all. This is garbage. There we go. Much better. Still, I agree. The uniformity of this would look so much cleaner if it was just one piece. This looks kind of garbagey. Still stand by my statement. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. Now that's starting to look good. No clue why that was being really difficult earlier, but that looks really good. Now I just need to find the last piece. Where did I put that last arch piece? Let me accidentally fall. No, not the case. Now I'm missing one little piece. Where did it go? Man, where did it go? I couldn't get it to fit, and then it just disappears. This completely. Turn that over. Well, it's not randomly in there. Land that puppy. I know I've left it on the manual before. Slayer Squad, what's going down? Hello. Give me a second while I search for this missing part. That I just had too. Let me double check. Nothing. Alright. Where are you, bozo? Underneath the manual? No. On the chair. I don't see it on any of the table. Like, how in the heck did that just Houdini? It literally Houdini'd. How the hell does that happen? Oh my. This does not make a lick of freaking sense at all. How does it just demolecularize into nothing? Like, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna keep searching because this is annoying, but I found it. Finally decided to reanimize. Perfect. That clicked success. Oh, cool. We're gonna make one more idea. These, like, no, luckily I found it. Yeah, that would be a bummer to have to replace it like that. That's a good suggestion, though. Oh, cool. Good for you, Bonnie, on Twitch side. Perfect. Oh man, I think they may have messed up though. Maybe this is not the same color. Right amount. The only other one we had was there, but they're all grays, unless maybe. Let's go back. To be fair, let me keep searching over here. I might have some of the ones that I need off to the side. So before I get those. It's supposed to be like that. There's 6 on each side. Yeah, that's what I assume. It's like they're not perfect. I make the mistakes too in packaging. Oh, except for I figured it out. It's supposed to be 5. Oh, it's looks like. Damn it! I'm gonna better look at this. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess the only thing I can do to make it look more liked, it will be fine. Man, that totally sucks. You jipped me off there, Disney. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, everything's hooked up on there. Let's get rid of these two back here. I have no clue, Bonnie. You'd have to Google that. Alright, perfect. Got that one in. Alright, perfect. How many Lego sets? This is a really good question, Slayer Squad. Right now, I did a Star Wars block build, like that was 4, and then did a DC build, which was 5, so 9, and then including this one, this is 10. So this is my 10th one that I've done that I own to date. Besides what I did in my childhood, like I did a lot during then. So. How about yourself, man? How many have you done? Alright, perfect. Got it exactly where I need it. Oh, cool, man. About 10 or so, give or take, sounds like for you. That's pretty chill. Seems like you like it. Like, I love Legos. It's a great way to expand your brain and build something really fun. got our foot. Now that foot needs to go on the bottom, so we need to flip this puppy upside down. Move the mouse over. There's something I'm missing here, because it seems like should be easier slide directly in. Oh wait, this is supposed to be reversed. Still, ah! It's not gonna make a difference. Why would they give us something that's not able to attach? It's like it's almost supposed to attach to this. Yeah, I have the Flash, I have Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Joker alongside with, what else was there? And that like perfectly syncs up with it. Oh, Aquaman. Aquaman was the other one that I had. Oh, okay, now I know. I figured exactly how I did this. I put it in backwards. We're flying the Millennium Falcon around in space. We're test flying it. Alright. Pop this off. Land this puppy. This thing is trial and error. What about you? Which ones have you done, Slayer? In fact, I have the other ones up on my Facebook, or not my Facebook, my on my YouTube. You just have to search into the playlists, and you can see where I have them, which are pretty cool. There's some like stop animation ones that I did where they're building the other ones. The flash is like flashing around, which is pretty cool. Okay, now cool. Go ahead and make this lift off. Yeah, the other ones are super short compared to this one. This is the largest build I've ever done to date. Alright, perfect. Let me just double check that on the bottom, make sure that's good and snug. There we go. Okay, now I can finally put this into place. Alright, cool. It's starting to come together. It's looking pretty cool. Alright. Now that I've comfortably got that into place, got that flipped over. No, I haven't. What is that? Slayer on YouTube side. It's not a movie, is it a game? Oh, you mean it is a movie? Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what is it then? I'm curious. Perfect, got the last one on there. So now we got those into play, and those go behind here. Put that one in last. They should have just had me put this in before we put all these. That would have been so much easier. Perfect. That's good. Oh, the set is just like it's the paired portion of like the Justice League, and then the paired portion of like what I have on the Star Wars set, which is pretty much on the table right now. So that's what I meant by set. But a lot of those are on my playlists that are on my YouTube page. So if you're not subscribed, if you go to the channel, you hit the subscription button, and then past that, there should be a playlist that is easily accessible. Alright, so now we're getting out of the final grooming points of 3. Huh, that's interesting. It doesn't seem like it's... Give me a second to look at this real quick. Almost seems like this should come up here. Probably just the angle. Yeah, a set like this takes like hella long to build. Yeah, it's the spacing. Okay, I'm good. I was getting paranoid. Hella paranoid. Anyways, moving on. Let's keep crafting. So they did just send me wrong ones. Because this one's useful now. That thing just snaps right into place pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to go with the laptop today, QX. So I decided to do a little bit of a background since it was mentioned. So welcome back, Slayer Squad. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Damn, that thing was strong as hell. What were the orange supposed to be used for? Oh, I dismantle and I put it back together. No one in my house would do that, and if they did, that would be grounds to get the hell out. Don't do that to a person's Legos. Unless, therefore, there was money involved into it. Then that's a total different situation, but yeah. You don't do that to someone. But let's go ahead and look at this now. Because it looks like it finished, but there's so many extra parts. There, that looks better. I don't care if that's not the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, the orange ones I don't get. Maybe they're for like the same type as like the shooting type. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is more than the last few types that I've gotten. Let's go ahead and get this one. Today, how long are you gonna be streaming today? Well, for a good second. I'm probably gonna take a break since I gotten almost the inner halls I kind of put together for this portion. Step 3 is finally done. Alright, cool. This will be part of step 3. We can separate it just in case. Later on, I'm like, hey, what happened here? And then I can backtrack. Right now I'm just getting a bag. That way I can kind of keep it organized. I did the same thing with steps 1 and 2. Perfect. Side. And then these are all for step 4. Right there. It's Chewy. C3PO. Rest of them. I'm still technically missing one part. Because it's this one right here. See if maybe it came undone, came around here. That is rather annoying. I'll be able to finish this thing. Completed. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's not for what I'm looking for, but that is for the PlayStation. Making sure it didn't accidentally get stuck inside of there. Oh, my chair is automated. It's like a DJ Rumba. It just starts dancing, goes places. Has a mind of its own. It's a party chair. Let me see if I have one in the extra bags. Steps 1 and 2. Doesn't seem to be so. Man. Oh well. Well, I think right now what I probably need to do at this point in time, take a quick break. I will be back. So that way I can kind of like set up for stage, I guess, 4 at that point in time. See if I can't see if anything hit the floor. It is kind of annoying that I can't find it, but at the same time, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I think that one snapped into place. If I remember correct, that was the one I was waiting for to see if it disappeared, and then it ended up blocking into that one. Man, I just wanted to like just reach out and be like, oh yeah, there it is. Rats. Really want this piece too now. Oh well. So yeah, everyone. Oh man, I'm sorry. I hope you end up finding that, Slayer. I know what that feeling's like. I'm sure it'll come to fruition. At least now, it's nothing that's super crazy that I need at this very moment. But I'll search. I mean, it's a relatively clean room. And now that I got this off the table, I can kind of move some stuff around and see if it maybe fell when I moved around some stuff and got lodged somewhere. But like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back.